shake.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's King here, back again with another commentary for Monday, and I got a surprise for you guys. Because E3 is going to be going on, the press conference was today, and they're going to be doing days 1, 2, and 3. So it looks like I'm going to be uploading a video every day this week. Pretty much. Monday through Friday, videos coming out, guys. So I'm going to be covering E3, give you guys my review on it and what I thought about it. Tomorrow, the actual E3 press conference, or not press conference, excuse me, the E3 starts tomorrow. So I'm going to be watching it. It starts at noon. So I'm pretty excited to see it and see what PlayStation has in store. And yes, I did say PlayStation because I'm only going to be watching PlayStation's press conference. I don't really want to watch Microsoft or Nintendo's because I only have PlayStation, so why watch the other companies? But anyways, so getting into this video, E3 kicked off today at about 5:30. No, it was 5:45 Pacific time, and excuse me. And with that, we had the pre-show, and that went on for about 15-20 minutes, and then they got into it. And the first thing they showed was a trailer for this game called The Last Guardian, and I've got to be honest, this game looked really, really dumb to me. I mean, ooh, almost dropped my controller there. Anyways, it looked really, really dumb. It was like this indie game. It was this little boy, had to have been about 11, 12 years old, had tattoos all up his arms. What kind of 11, 12-year-old kid has tattoos up and down his arms? And so he comes out, and he's in this, like, he's on this, like, pathway, and it's really weird. And then he says something in some foreign fucking language that no one can understand, and he goes and turns around, and this ugly, like, it looks like a dog, meerkat, and bird put together. It's just this giant freaking thing, and it's got kind of like bird feet, and it's got bird feathers. It's got the ears of a cat, and it's got the snout of a dog, and it even sounds like a dog. It whines and everything. It sounds like a dog. And this game, I'm like, oh god, this can't actually be a game. They've got to be joking. But no, this is actually a game. And I'm like, just my point of view on it was that it was really stupid, and I don't look forward to getting it. So I don't plan on buying that. The next one, I actually liked. It was called Hermen Hulst by, or not by Hermen. It was not called Hermen Hulst, excuse me. So Hermen Hulst comes out. He's from Guerrilla Games, and he introduces this trailer for Horizon Zero Dawn, and I couldn't keep my eyes off the screen when I saw this game, and it looks incredibly fun. It's got instead of the wildlife being like actual animals and stuff, it's got they're all robots, and they hunt them, and I believe it's a Native American tribe or something, whatever. But this game all around looked really good. They showed some gameplay of it, and I thought the graphics and everything looked amazing. Everything was beautiful about it. So I'm going to look into getting that game when it comes out next year, and hopefully playing the full version. And then they show the Hitman trailer next, and I don't really have anything to say about that, because I never played the Hitman series. So then Assad Quizzlebash comes out. Blew my mind already hearing this guy's name. And then he announces that Hitman has a beta for pre-orders. So for all you guys out there who like Hitman, the new PlayStation 4 version has a beta, but you gotta pre-order it. And so then after that, they showed the Street Fighter V trailer, and they also have a beta for that and it comes out July 23rd. So if you guys want to go and pre-order that, you can. I've never really been a big Street Fighter fan myself, because I've always taken the side of Mortal Kombat, and honestly, it looks like a rip-off of Mortal Kombat. So I never really got into Street Fighter. So then Sean Murray comes out, and he introduces this game that I thought looked amazing. It's called No Man's Sky, and he shows like some gameplay of it. It's like this sandbox open world, and you can go to other galaxies, and then he shows the map, and then he zooms out, and this is like a three-dimensional map, and he zooms out, and there's just multiple and many galaxies you can go to, and in those galaxies you could select a planet to go to. I was like, holy shit, how long did it take these guys to make this game? Because they did not just think of it a year ago. For a game to be that big, I'm like, damn. So that's another game that I would consider going and buying or pre-ordering when it is available. And then Alex Evans. You may know who Media Molecule is. Media Molecule is they made Little Big Planets 1, 2, and 3. And so they decided to make this game called Dreams, and they showed the trailer for Dreams, and it is like the most stupidest game I have ever seen. And it's unbelievable. Like, it's a do-it-yourself game. You create your own things, but Little Big Planet was like that also. I enjoyed the first Little Big Planet. I haven't played 2 or 3, but I did enjoy I do still enjoy the first Little Big Planet, and that's kind of a do-it-yourself game, but it's fun. In this game, it's like, he described it as a moving painting. How the hell are you going to describe a fucking game as a moving painting? We're talking about video games here. And just all around, the whole trailer for the game didn't interest me, so I don't plan on getting that one. And so I thought this was funny. I wasn't even listening to the background music during this trailer. During the whole the whole trailer, in the background, you could hear row your Bert. This is what that game does to me. Bert. No. No. You could hear row your boat playing in the fucking background. And I don't even know what else to say about that. So then, let's see, where am I at? So then another dumb game. It's dumb to me, in my opinion. I thought it looked pretty dumb. The whole concept of it looked kind of like a ripoff of Team Fortress 2. The whole art and everything looked like Team Fortress 2. And the game was called Firewatch. I didn't think it looked very good, so I don't plan on getting that one. And then Adam Boyes from Bungie comes out. and he shows a trailer for Destiny. Now, I had heard rumors about another DLC coming out for Destiny, and then I'm not sure if this is a completely new game or if it's a new DLC, because the way he portrayed it was excuse me, but anyways, the way he portrayed it was as it was like a new game. So it's called Destiny: The Taken King. And Destiny isn't a game that I've really gotten into. I've been getting into it a lot more slowly. I don't have any of the DLCs. I don't have the expansion 1 or the House of Wolves. So if it's a DLC, I really don't see myself getting it. And then they showed the trailer for Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I stopped playing Assassin's Creed after 4. And I really like Assassin's Creed 4. I live stream Assassin's Creed 4, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag a lot. Well, not a lot, but I do it sometimes. Anyways, off of that confusion. So then they showed this trailer for this really, really bad game. I felt like it was an insult to Final Fantasy players, and I don't even play Final Fantasy. They showed a trailer for this really, like, real kiddie game called The World of Final Fantasy, and it really, really didn't interest me. Another game I don't plan on getting because I've never played Final Fantasy in my life. And so the next move that they're taking for the Final Fantasy series is the Final Fantasy VII remake. They're remaking Final Fantasy VII for the PS4, which really doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you... I don't know. It must have been a really good game. I wouldn't know because I didn't play it. So I'm going to kind of rush through this. Then they showed another indie game for Devolver Digital. And it's just like a bunch of... It's like 6 or 7 games at one. Kind of like arcade style. And throughout this press conference, they said PS4 and PC exclusive a lot. I thought we were... Man. Excuse me. I thought we were there to talk about PlayStation, not PC. I mean, come on. They said PlayStation 4 and PC exclusive a lot, which really didn't make any sense to me. So, and then they show a trailer for Shenmue 3. It's some Japanese game. I've never heard of 1 or 2. And then the creator Yu Suzuki comes out and he's like, damn! Excuse me. I don't know why I don't yawn all day, and then when I do a commentary I start yawning. And then Yu Suzuki, the creator of the game, comes out and he starts talking about Kickstarter, and I guess they've profited or they got the game to come to the console through Kickstarter.com. And he comes out and he's like begging for money. He's like, if you guys can help get this game on the market, we would greatly appreciate it. And this guy's like going all out about Kickstarter, and I'm like, what the hell? But anyways, then they show a trailer for Batman Arkham Knight, and then Andrew House comes out and he talks about Project Morpheus, and he says that there you could be in the same virtual party, like if you play with friends, you could all be in the same virtual reality level and see what everyone, like, see what each other sees. And I thought that was pretty cool. And they said that Project Morpheus is supposed to be coming out pretty soon, so we'll see how much of a dent it will put in people's wallets when that comes out. And then they start talking about Spotify. So Spotify made a huge decision by taking off Music Unlimited from the PlayStation Music selection, because no one wanted to fucking subscribe to that shit. So they changed it over to Spotify, which I really enjoy it. I do have the premium, and so then they get on talking about this stupid, really dumb thing that they've released, and it's called PlayStation Vue, and it's just like PlayStation Now. It's gonna dig your wallet clean, pretty much. So what PlayStation Vue is you could find your favorite channels on television on your PlayStation, and it's not free. You have to have a subscription. And not only that, you subscribe to individual channels. It's just one straight subscription to one channel. So if you want to watch another channel, you have to subscribe to that one too. I do not know the prices on it. I never bothered to look at it. Just like PlayStation Now, I never bothered to look into that. So then they say PlayStation Plus gets discounts. Like we really care. Or not we, but like I really care. I really didn't give a damn. So then, the moment we have all been waiting for. They say, excuse me, I lost track for a minute. Anyways, so they say and announce that PlayStation is partnering with Activision. Finally, we've been waiting for this to happen for so long, since forever. We've been waiting for Activision to partner with PlayStation. Xbox, being that it was the dominant system in the previous gen, obviously got it. But now PlayStation is the dominant system, and they finally decided to partner with Activision, and now we get the map packs first. So now all the Xbox people will have to wait for the map packs. Or excuse me, the map packs. They're not called map packs anymore. They're called DLCs. Anyways, so yeah, PlayStation is partnering with Activision, and for Black Ops 3, we are going to be getting the map packs first. So that's something really exciting. So then Mark Lemia comes on. They show campaign gameplay, and they announce the year that it's in. And Black Ops 3 is in the year 2065, and there's tons of they have the 4-player co-op going on, which, by the way, the graphics look incredible, and it looks nothing like Advanced Warfare, which I was really pleased with. So there's a bunch of futuristic weapons, all new weapon types, and all kinds of stuff. You never know, because the campaign weapons are always different than the multiplayer. So at one point during the campaign, one of the players looks at one of the guys, and he pushes out his fist, and he uses the force to choke this guy. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty funny. I'm gonna I can't wait to see what everyone thinks about that. And excuse me, and one of the players had this thing called a ground pound, which really looked odd. I couldn't really explain it. So then Vonderhaar comes on, and he does the multiplayer reveal, and guess what? For 2 years, we haven't seen the Tomahawk, and it is coming back. So that's pretty good, even though I don't use it. So then while I was watching the multiplayer reveal, I noticed that the score streaks were back. You could see it in the little left hand corner or excuse me, right-hand corner. And I was like, oh wow, score streaks are back. That's awesome. So that was really cool to see that score streaks were back. And then Sean Layden comes on and introduces somebody, and this guy named John something I couldn't pronounce or take down his name. And then he introduces the Disney Infinity information. I really don't care about it, and I don't understand why they're doing Disney Infinity. Like, most of those guys there at the press conference they had to have been over 18, around like 18 to 25, maybe even older. So they start talking about Disney Infinity, and then they were like real excited to like announce that Star Wars is finally in the game. Oh, big deal. And then he's like, so guess what? Boba Fett is gonna be in the game. You guys get Boba Fett. I'm like, what the hell? You're gonna hear me say that a lot because I was really questioning what these guys were doing. I thought it was funny. He was so excited to excuse me, like, announce that Boba Fett was gonna be in the Star Wars gameplay. So then Patrick Bach comes on. If you don't know who he is, he's from DICE, and DICE is currently making the Star Wars Battlefront game for PlayStation 4, and he immediately said something that I thought was so funny. I had not been excited for Star Wars Battlefront, knowing that DICE was going to make it, and being that DICE makes Battlefield, and Battlefield 4 was just a broken fucking piece of shit. So then Patrick Bach starts talking, and he says, oh, you can be a numerous amount of characters ranging from Darth Vader to Luke Skywalker. And he literally said Luke Skywalker. And immediately I thought in my head, how are you gonna make a game and not even know how to pronounce Luke Skywalker's name? You're making a Star Wars game and you don't even know how to pronounce it? I think it was because he had an accent or something. I don't know. But I thought it was really funny how he goes, ranging from Darth Vader to Luke Skywalker. And that was hilarious, but I'm not disrespecting him. I just thought it was really funny. So then they show Star Wars Battlefront trailer, or not the trailer, but the gameplay for the multiplayer. It looks like any other Battlefield game to me, just Star Wars painted over it. But it looks kind of different. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. And then only on PlayStation was on the screen for how long? For like 5 minutes I was on the screen. And then they show the Uncharted 4 gameplay. And Drake just stands there for 5 minutes once the person's was supposed to start playing, excuse me. And then the trailer starts over. And then he finally moves. And there's one thing that irritates me about these next-gen games, and it's that the body parts, like, not body parts, like ripping off limbs and stuff, but like parts of someone's body will go inside material. Aren't we in 2015? Aren't we past that with, like, feet going into the ground? Or when you're walking up steps, your feet go into the ground? Aren't we past that? Isn't our technology way more advanced than that? So then Bruce Straley, I thought it was so funny. He was sitting on stage and they showed him on camera, and he just stands up, smiles, waves, and leaves. And He didn't even say anything. I figured he was gonna say something when I seen him on stage, but he didn't say anything about Uncharted 4. Um, so all out review of the initial press conference. I think it was pretty good. Most of the games I don't plan on getting, but we'll see what happens tomorrow with day one of E3. We'll see what more they have in store. Today was just a press conference, so it was just a small preview. I believe it was only like 180 minutes long, so it's not even half of what we're going to see tomorrow. So, anyways, I will be covering E3. Not covering it, but I will be recapping it and telling you guys what I think about it, and letting you guys know what happened. And um, the new video will be up tomorrow, and Wednesday and Thursday's video will be up Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday's video will be coming up as scheduled. So make sure you guys tune in this week for all the videos. For the first time, I'm actually going to be uploading the whole week. So we're coming up to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys like it, please remember to subscribe and like this video. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.